What up, people? Hope this video finds you well. We're going to be speed testing the Verizon 5G Ultrawideband network, and we're doing so on the Apple iPhone 16e. One of the worst cellular experiences I've had on the Verizon network in a long time. Alright, so I'm not a fan, but I have to make the content. I have to show you guys and, demonstrate kind of the experience that you can expect with this device, the Apple C1 cellular modem on the Verizon network. So I've done videos on the Boost Mobile network, the AT&T network, FirstNet, and it's starting to become pretty apparent. This is a weak cellular performer. I don't really think it's something that can be argued at this point in my experience and all the videos and the content I've made. I don't really have much good to say about this modem. It just has not been a good experience. So, do what you will with this information. You've seen the content I've made. I've posted 3 or 4 videos of testing this device in the mobile setting, stationary, lower level, upper level, main level. Like here we are indoors. We've done like in perfect line of sight, close to the cell, edge cell. It's just not competitive, and they're charging $600 for the phone, so it's a couple $100 cheaper than a regular 16. But I mean, I can't recommend it. If you're gonna finance the phone, if you're gonna do a trade-in through carriers, just get the 16, or maybe get a lightly used 15 or something like that. I don't know. But you just find a better solution. You're going to have this phone for 3 years. It's outdated today. It would have been outdated last year. Probably would have been outdated 2 years ago. It's not competing with a 14 generation iPhone, let alone a 16 generation iPhone. It's not competing with this year's Galaxies or Pixels. It's not competing with last year's Galaxies or Pixels. I mean, I have a Pixel 7 Pro, guys, and it performs better than this. And people at the time they said the Pixel 7 Pro cellular experience was horrible. This is worse. I have to share my experiences. I have to be honest and transparent. Look, I'm running several tests at this same location. With the last year's S24, I was getting, 600 megabits down, 50 megabits up. This year is even better. It's like a 10% improvement. Here's 152 down, 8 up. It's just not, it's not it. I can't recommend this device to anyone. You could do better. You could do better with the same amount of money. You can do better with less money. Spend more and get something that's going to be future-proof, for a couple of years. This thing is outdated. This thing is, it's just weak. And it's Apple's first cellular modem, and I get it. The expectation is it's not going to be as good as, modern flagships in Qualcomm, that's been making their modems for a long time, but 148 down and 9 up. It's just not good. You're not getting what you're paying for, honestly. You're getting lesser. It's possible they could send an update that through the firmware will make it perform better, possibly. I just wouldn't count on it. That's not how to move. That's not how to operate. That's speculative. I just wouldn't buy it until that happened. You know what I mean? So if you're on the fence, stay on the fence, bust the U-turn, get out of there. If you got your heart set on this phone and you just have to buy it, nothing I'm going to say or do is going to change your mind. But I have to share my experiences, and that is the reason why I tested all the carriers. Last one I got to do is T-Mobile, and then that's pretty much a wrap. But yeah, thanks for watching. Drop me a comment if you got the phone. How's the performance been? Which carriers you've used it on? Possibly Verizon. Share with me your experiences. It's been weak on edge. It's been weak near the cell site. It's been weak indoors. It's been a poor performer on Verizon. I can't wait to get my main Verizon SIM out of this phone and back into my 16 Pro Max or my Galaxy. Anything's going to be better than this. 162 down, 8 up. Not good. But thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Stick around for more videos. There's some here at the end. We'll see you on the next one.